Okay, as you know, is Malay community is the youth in the Malay community is not is I don't want to say bad, but is we need to encourage them to do better and to join in a good cause. So for to live life for a purpose lah. Yeah. So I think for more years to come, I will make more new projects, asking more youth to join, and also it will make a greater impact for them. Yeah.
How we met. So I remember it was at my workplace lah. Then you always macam you very bubbly lah. You always have that smile on your face, and then when you approach, you very friendly. Yes, it is.
Every time laugh,
Every time you laugh, every time like kan nak ni boleh datang dia ambil lah. So it's very approachable lah.
True. It's very true.
Quite easy. But what makes you like kata orang macam significant what I see is what you've been doing also in your social media. Okay, I understand you have your own account definitely, but you also have these signatures of Imran. Okay, let me tell you before you expanded whatever you are doing now in your first initial post see from the start, you know, I start to realize this
wow,
service or product that you have you have, I mean, just let me know if it's right or not. You have burger.
Yep, correct.
Burger, you ada sell fries tak? Tak, pisang keju semua ada tak?
Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
So that's something macam, sedap je tengok macam orang geram I think my friends always ordered lah that time I nak order kerepek, dia belum jadi pasal super busy, dia banyak stok semua dah, nak kena cepat, tak ada dah habis. So can you bring us this journey lah that you started from scratch and how you eventually expand?
Okay, so I tell my whole story, okay? Since the start of my entrepreneur. Okay, so this month is a special month for me actually, because on the 27th of July 2018 was where I started in my secondary school as an entrepreneur. So which means first and foremost, the thing and food that I sold to people is fried Oreo actually. Yeah, so until now I still keep the recipe. My homemade recipe is a different kind of recipe from other people lah. Okay, that's one of the specialty from me. So also other than fried Oreo, I sell different kind of other products such as gadgets, earpieces, wired cables, and etc. So that is some of the few items that I sell at first during my the start of the journey lah. Okay, so I think what inspired me to like motivate me to do more and to expand my business is firstly, of course, my family, because they are really like business minded. You see, I know like some family are like business minded, but they don't want to sell things. So that's one of my family mindset lah. Okay, so like they like to make money, same as me lah. So they inspire me and motivate me lah. Imran, go ahead lah, try your best. Okay, but remember, be humble, don't give up. Yeah, so first family. Secondly is this support my friends, because they really what I mean is close friends lah. Okay, from primary school to secondary school until now, my close friends, they ask me like, wow, it's a good idea and so on. So I think you should continue doing this lah. Yeah, so I think this second is my close friend and peers, and also last but not least about my future. So I think I want to become a successful entrepreneur, a businessman in the future. So I think I should start now. So that's why I start in Sec 4 I start. So until now I try to maintain my business and until after which lah. Yeah, so this is three of my reason of why I start entrepreneur journey. Yeah, so and also okay lah, from 2018 it has been a roller coaster, right? But 2020 is really a big worst year for me actually. I think not just for me, I think for other home-based business, other businesses, a physical store, etc. I think because business affected by the COVID, okay, we get to close. Some of the complaint lodged for home-based businesses, we need to close, etc. And also interaction and events, we need to be cancelled. So less opportunity for us to join them and to organize event for other people lah. Okay, because we cannot interact, right? So we to minimize the interaction. There also, I think, projects and other community events are to extremely safe before we carry out. Yeah, for example, like during the circuit breaker, etc., giving back to the society, etc. We make sure all the steps are taken correctly and are safe. And also about the health and safety of others also lah. Yeah, that's why I think it's a big year. It's a big year for this year lah. It's a big impact. Yeah, and also I just want to introduce about my product and services that I got. Okay, so after the 2 years, so this is my second anniversary. So looking forward for my third next year. So yes, to what I have in signatures of Imran, we have 4. Firstly is product and sales. Product sales meaning we sell things and different kind of products. Not just about gadgets, etc., but it's more than that. Metal straws, eco-friendly products, and etc. Secondly, snack sales and catering. So I do cater and sponsor some of the events, such as the Singapore Institute Management University and also Ngee Ann Polytechnic for some of the several events they held in their campus. And also I do catering for birthday parties, not just big one, just small ones, smaller events. Yeah, so that's some of my things. Thirdly is about event logistics services. I have this service for logistics to be catered to any events lah, but not like wedding, etc. Just that smaller event such as birthday parties, gatherings, family bonding, etc. So I have table and chairs up to 100 packs for me, speakers, microphones. I have all the decoration, cleaning services, and more lah. Delivery, light movers, and etc. etc. And last but not least, this is my new service based on what I have worked before, based on the experience I had, because I work a lot of kendarat services. You see, because I work as Lagun Sari, you know, the void deck with the different kendarat services supplier. So after what I had worked in the years before this, so I have this experience to handle kendarat services. So I got an event because a neighbor of mine, her son is married. So she called me to manage all the kendarat and all the back end service lah. Yeah, so I called my friends to work along with me, and it was a successful lah. So I'm looking forward to have to manage more events like this, and also it will help me to gain better understanding and knowledge, and also experience at the same time. Yeah, so this is 4 of my things that I have for signatures of Imran. Yeah, so I hope to expand and develop more for the future to come. Yeah, so that's from me lah. Yeah, thank you.
Dia perempuan dah betul macam businessman kan? Tak ada can aku dah cakap. Abang aku nak tanya, semua dia dah lay out on the table. Korang dapatlah answer dari situ. Okay, but definitely that's all very technical things and the things that you have produced. How long it takes for you to get into here?
About 1 year plus. Yeah, about 1 year. A lot of hard work.
Yeah, definitely.
Not just 2-3 months. Yeah.
So, okay, I want to backtrack again. You started with looking into food, okay?
Yep.
That is your main niche. And then you see, I believe, what's in trend. So you kind of follow through, okay, ni kalau in trend of this particular product, not only about food, but other things that maybe a lot of people are start using. Itu. Ni habis pandemic ni kau dah jual mask tak?
Thinking to do sell mask.
Agak dah.
Tahu je.
Mask, kain songket. My father been looking for it.
Lawa.
Malaysia. Lawa tu, Malaysia je ada.
That's why.
Yeah. So, how do you came to a realization that you have the niche and then you expanded from there? Like, is it because you just grab all the opportunities that, okay, what's happening now is now? Or it's like you felt that there's a market there, there's a need there?
I think based on why I expand my business is because of 2 things. It's because of first, if you depend on just one business that you can do, but if, for example, the economy is bad, the supply and the customers is keep changing, you cannot depend on just one business. The business will go down. So if, for example, if you depend on, you open another business which supply other services and also sell other products, so at least you can depend each and every one of the business. So for now, eventually, I have 4 business, opening up soon 5 by this end of year. So if possible, because to what I think lah, okay, to my opinion, I don't know what is your opinion, okay, outside there, okay, for example, okay, your business number 1 is like, okay, not good lah, okay, your customer also man, not so like supportive, at least you can support the business number 4. So at least like you got several business in your hands that you can depend on. If, for example, you just open one business, so how are you going to depend on this business if this business is going to close down? You don't have any other business. So that's my mindset. That's one of the reasons. Secondly, is about my experience. I want to expand my experience, not just about one, just not about selling food, cooking food, delivering food, and that's all, then sleep. I just want to expand my experience, try new things, communicate, bond with other people. So at least like not just food, I get to know about how to handle events. So my school now is about travel tourism. I try to join event management in the time to come. So at least I get to know different types of things in my life. Yeah, so that's two of my reason. Yeah, based on my reason, correct.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You got that point. So, talking about business, I have explored a lot of online businesses. Okay, for me also, I've tried products and I make a few profit of it. But I think, yes, having multiple skills, experience, and we develop different type of business altogether, it's also important. Okay, we cannot just stick to one. But now I'm talking about how are we spearhead having multiple businesses, and how about the manpower? Because I don't think we can do things alone, especially if you're talking about event management is a lot,
Yeah,
so how do you manage all this all together?
Okay, so eventually is the more we have, the more business we had, so we need to manage more manpower, correct? Yeah. So like to based on experience you need to like very, what I mean, like maintain a friendship, a relationship with people. So maintain a good friendship, maintain a good relationship with people, so people want to work with you. So when you friends with them for quite a long time, you had a good relation with them. So when they want to work with you, it's a good partnership already. Okay. So for example, like for event logistics, I just come up with an example for my event management logistics. So I have a lorry, I have a van, so I have a packing supplier. So these are three of my main partnership for event logistics. Yeah. So more other than that, like for example, the decoration, etc., I cannot do alone. I need to call people to help me to go to the venue to set up the deco and etc. So I pay people. So of what the general accountability of what people pay to me, I need to disperse it to the different partnership. Yeah. So like the people, manpower, the main partnership, the mover, etc., the lorry driver. So the profit of mine, I will keep but that one is not for my use. I will keep for my savings. So that is my main idea of why I do business So I think when we give people chance to work and also to partner with people, I think they will gain. We will gain better relation between each other and also I get to understand more about them and my friends. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, correct.
So when we talk about business, we always also refer to seeds money, meaning in advance, before you explore yourself into this particular niche or business, you must have some enough money before you could, go through So, is it true? And how much is much to create a business with the seeds money?
Okay, you mean like how much to create a business, is it?
How much seeds money? Seeds money is the upfront money that we must have before we develop a business. So is it true that you must have money first and then you create a business, or is along the way? And if so, if you really need of that money, right? How much baru macam consider like okay, it's a good startup?
Yeah, actually, I prefer your second choice is your second choice is same as mine because it's not just about okay, you have this money then you can open up business. It's not like that. You must to see a potential. If you know how you can make money, if you know you can make a friend with people, you make partnership with people. If you know you can source for a good supplier for your business, then go ahead. It's not just about compiling a sum of money to open up a business. Along the way, you must of course save a sum of money to ensure that your business run. Okay, you cannot like okay, you depend on just business, but then your money is like $1, $2. You cannot okay. Along the way, you must save. You must think of investing, of opening up another account for your business. So along the way, if because some people think that okay, open up a business, you must set up like 500, 1,000 aside. It's not like that So along the way, you just save. And if you have this sum of money and you think you can open up another business, then you use that money. Yeah. So like based on what I earn, what I've been practicing lah for the past few years and months. If you do a business, for example, you get a supplier at a price of $2, you sell a price at $6. The $4 you must keep. You cannot sell like a bit higher price than the like the supplier lah. Okay, confirm you cannot do profit mah. Yeah, so like for example, 40% profit, 60% you sell to the customer lah. Yeah, so from there you can make money. You must multiply it with a few customer lah. You cannot just depend on just 1-2 customer that always buy on you. Yeah, so you need to market your products and etc. Yeah, so from there, like along the way, when you open up a business, then you will know lah how much you must save, how much you need to put aside and etc. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point lah. So talking about in your position,
Yep.
You have a lot of things to see or overview.
Yep,
But
right.
in where you are lah, you are standing at this point of time and looking at all the different roles and accountability. In which part of the role that you majorly involved in?
Majorly involved is, I think I involved in majorly in student lah. Because I am a student. I am a brother to my siblings. I am a son to my family. I am an entrepreneur. I am a friend to someone, to people. So really, like we need to manage our time properly. And also majorly, I need to commit my full time as a student, because I haven't end my education journey here. I still need to move on. So along the way, I just do some part time lah. Okay, just do some experience, opening up a business, etc. So from there, I get to learn. So at the same time, when like a teacher asks me and so on, so at least like I know the things that I going to say lah. Yeah. So my journey as a student and at the same time as an entrepreneur is really hard, because you have a lot like less time to focus on your other things. You see, because student, you from morning until evening, you study. Then when night time, you need to rest. Sometimes when rest time, you need to project and all. Then at the same time, you need to focus on your entrepreneur, your business. So it's really hard lah. So then you need to spend some time also with your friends. Okay, when you are already successful and so on, you cannot like forget about your friends and family. Yeah, so really like you need to spend time with them, share your stories, rant to them, etc. So from there, I learn new things. So from there, I get to be grateful of what I have. Yeah, so looking forward for the years to come. Yeah.
Understand. Yeah, you have multiple roles altogether.
That's correct.
So I think kind of could relate. Okay, definitely now it's like I'm creating content. And creating content, I don't see as a business, because I'm just conveying certain messages, and it's like an entertainment also. Definitely, if it's gonna expand, kind of make profit in one part of the social media lah. Definitely lah. This comes into pre-planning. Okay, the planning to meet up with people, to set aside time to do recordings and then video editings before putting up in the media. So this is just one part of it, you know. So there's another part of it where it comes to advertisement. Okay, there's another part of it where it comes to logistic, and there's another part of it like you're making deals for sponsorships or whatsoever lah. So which of these roles, I'm sure is also relatable to you lah. It's just that you have that extended event management team.
Correct.
So do you rely some of the roles to other people's, or everything you do?
For me is mostly everything that I will do lah, like planning, financially, like the pre-planning, post-planning, everything I will do. Just that to execute the things that I wanted, I will rely on people lah. Yeah. So, but you need to rely on trustable people. You cannot rely on just strangers and outsiders that you don't know. For example, you just know the person today, 1 hour ago. Okay, you do for me that one. Okay, you do decorate the venue. You think you can trust the people, man? Yeah. So at least you need to have a trustable manpower, a strong, and you can also depend on the person itself. Yeah. So just to execute the things, I rely on people, but to plan and also other more admin jobs, then I will do myself lah. Yeah. So that's from me. Yeah.
That's true. So when I even started this content creation, it's like everyone is my own people. So you need someone that, again, trustworthy and know that no matter what you do at the end of the day, they supported you
Yes, correct. Yes.
Hopefully till our last breath lah kan. Not only now. Yeah. So I think it's important to have this kind of community.
Yeah, correct.
That's healthy and very positive, forward looking. It's important lah.
Yeah. At the end, these people will bring you far lah, eventually. Because when you have these people who can support you, who can mentally support you and give motivation to do more, then I think we can go far from there. If you do have this team of people who really support you, like for example, you work alone and you do have friends who support you, it's really negativity is going into your mindset. It's really make you worse lah. So that's why when you have this kind of people, you need to appreciate them, then you can go far. Inshallah lah, yeah.
Yeah, betul. Correct. That's very true lah. Because these people are the one that would bring you forward. Okay, it makes you progress in whatever you do, and the outcome, inshallah, gonna be positive also lah. Right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah. So people is very important. Your relationship is not one way thing. It's vice versa. So if you want to get that trust, or you want that that whatever you do, that have a good flow, right? So you must also earn that respect, trust, and how you want to be treated. That's how you treat one another kind enough lah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's good, man. Do you think that you can see yourself how this thing gonna expand for the next 5 years at least? Because now in the midst of a pandemic, everything's changed. Like, yeah. So how do you see your business moving forward?
I think I just looking forward to more years to maintain my business, because I got a point of time where I do this business, but at the same time I stop for a while because I really feel like giving up. So I think I just want to move on for years to come. I think 5 years, 10 years, because next year already 3rd year. So just looking forward. Then I try to expand my business, and also I just want to open a kind initiative by me for the community, because I have been doing projects, community projects for the community to benefit from it. So I think I'm going to open up I don't know lah whether we call it a foundation or something, just to help people around us that is vulnerable groups and is less fortunate. So we have but soon lah, yeah. So it's just a planning. So I hope we can expand business and also for the benefit of the community. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that in you and your business. It's not just main business. You really want to help and reach out to many people as you can, especially during this pandemic. One of his initiatives is he gives some food pack for the essential workers. So there's a salute to you lah. That's very good for you and your team. So during this time, right? I'm sure there's a lot of like people want to see more of social enterprises, meaning you come on board, business plus social costs.
Yes, correct.
That's why we call it social enterprise lah. Social, yeah, correct. So is there any particular target group that you want to work with?
I think just for now is I working good with youth, because I was in grassroots as a youth member. So I think I get to interact and bond better with the youth. So I think in the years to come, I try to bring in more youths, especially in our local community, and also the Malay community lah. Okay, as you know, Malay community is the youth in the Malay community is I don't want to say bad, but we need to encourage them to do better and to join in a good cause. So to live life for a purpose lah. Yeah. So I think for more years to come, I will make more new projects, asking more youth to join, and also it will make a greater impact for them. Yeah.